SummerSlam 2000. What was the original plan for this match with Shane McMahon?
That was pretty much the plan, I think. I don't remember much being discussed differently than what we did. I do know that, like, most people don't realize, like, it was rare that I'd go out there and talk about the match and stuff in the ring before we go out and do an appearance. I didn't go. I mean, I'd talk about it, walk through it. Like, I didn't really walk through much with people. That one there was a rare when we went out there to go up to the Titantron, and we actually climbed up, and like, that's high. And the worst thing was there was nothing on the floor from like the Titantron till like you're, I don't know, 7 feet, 8 feet away. Then there was a mat the size of a bed way out here. And I'm like, he's going to land on that backwards from up there. What if he falls straight down? And this one guy this stunt coordinator's like, if he just steps back and falls this way, he'll land out there. I'm like, you're kidding me, right? I said, well, that's insane to me. And so they said, okay, we'll do it. You know, he didn't drop, but he said, okay, he'll do that. And I said, all right. So we get up there the next day. I hit him with my stick, and he drops. Well, I'm supposed to drop an elbow on him. And I'm like, I have 2 feet to land there. How am I going to drop an elbow on this guy from 50 or 60 feet, whatever we were? I shimmied down. I don't know, I might have still been 25 feet up. So I shimmied down halfway and jumped from there and landed. But what happened is overnight, somebody encased the mat with 3/4 inch plywood around it. So if you have a limb sticking out, it's just going to snap off. So I had to land right there, drop an elbow on him, and try not to completely pancake him. And so I landed there, hit him with the elbow, and pulled it off. But you know, the rest of the match, even during the match though, and in the ring, like our runners would grab props anywhere. And sometimes they were real street signs. I'd be like, guys, where are you grabbing this stuff? This is a real street sign. Well, don't ask, Steve. I'm like, so he gets out there. He hit me with a street sign one time. If you watch that match, I felt like it ripped the nose off my face. That metal thing just went peeling right down my face. I thought, holy hell. And, you know, then Tess and Albert interfered. We had a good match. You know, everybody was getting beat on in that one. But
who came up with the idea for Shane to climb up the Tron?
Well, it had to be him. I don't think it was his dad. It had to be Shane. And I'll never forget when we were out there going over it and talking about it. And I'm like, I'll crack him. But the worst part was, like, I was so sweaty from the match for 15 minutes that trying to hold on to those bars, I was just drenched in sweat. I kept worrying about slipping and dropping. So that's why I stopped where I did, held the bar, and then cracked him because I just kept sweating so bad. And we were out there. I'll never forget, Vince is like, you need to get that stick out of the way. If you crack him and your stick's here and he drops, he's going to, I said, you know what? You're right. So it's good you thought of that. I had to crack him, make sure I got the stick out of the way so he didn't land on it and flip or something like that. But, you know, you just think of, it hits me because you think of crazy little things like that you wouldn't most of the time.
What are you guys saying to each other up there?
We didn't say anything. I just crack, and there he goes.
Everybody remembers Shane falling backwards,
Mm-hmm.
and it's an insane visual to see him just falling straight back.
Right.
A lot of people forget that after that, you then drop an elbow on him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I mean, he dropped twice the distance. I had a narrow area to land in. And even at that 25 feet I was at, that's still hard to land right in that spot. And I don't, give or take, I could have been 28 feet, 30 feet. I could have been 22. I don't know, but I'm guessing somewhere around
It's high.
there. Yep. And, but yes, he overshadowed it with the way he dropped. But I thought the match was pretty good. We hit hard in that match. We hit with all the weapons hard in that match and stuff like that, and took hard bumps, and you know. So I thought it went well. I loved that match.
Did either of you get hurt from that spot?
No, and it's amazing because we've done so many other things that you get hurt on that don't look anything like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll never forget one time one of the guys got kicked right between the legs. I mean, punted. And he dropped and couldn't breathe. And there's some jackass in the front row yelling, he didn't even hit him. He punted him up. He hit him so hard he couldn't even breathe, you know, and just stupid stuff like that. But
Like Shane has done some crazy stuff,
Yes,
but that with you at SummerSlam is at the top of the list.
it is. And he has done some crazy stuff. And, some of the guys would be like, why is Vince letting his son do this stuff? Why is Shane doing this stuff? And I'm like, well, the only thing I can come up with is you lead by example, and they're trying to raise the bar, and he's raised it. So
Is it that, do you think he was just trying to impress his dad?
I didn't look at it that way. I looked at it maybe trying to impress the guys, the wrestlers, or show he can do it. But regardless, when you're the owner's son and you're setting the bar like that, like everybody's busting butt out there because, like I said, lead by example.
Yeah.
You can't do much
Yeah.
better than that. So I always got along with Shane. I did. Plus, I mean, he actually moved well. He actually had some karate training, Muay Thai training. He can actually throw his hands and feet well. He's a decent sized, good sized guy. So easy to have matches with him.